Today on Florida Sport Fishing.
Woo! Nice job. Woo! Nice. That's a good one. Awesome. Look at him jumping. There he goes. There he goes.
He's not happy,
No,
that's
he's
for
not.
sure.
Wow.
You're watching Florida Sport Fishing, television for the avid angler.
Another one on. Another one on. Oh. Whoa, hooked up. Hooked up. Whoa, nice.
One in the boat.
What an absolutely awesome experience. Got a perfectly rigged lure, and we're going fishing. Just lift up the net, try and touch them as little as possible. Let me touch them. Every time you touch them, you hurt them. So we're gonna get you set up with this one. We're gonna stick a stinger in them, like that. Okay. It's got a little bit of weight. So what we're doing is we've got a chum bag in the water, and that chum is just creating this big oily slick that's just going down current here, right into the wind. And then every now and then we're taking a few live baits, some pilchards, and we're throwing them in. And those baits are gonna stay right here around the boat. And hopefully that'll attract potentially cobia, blackfin tuna, you never know what might eat your bait. And then once you get it out there a ways, we're gonna lock it up, put the rod in the rod holder, and we're gonna try and get a bunch of baits set.
What do you think we have on?
Well, we just caught a few bonitas. A big school of bonita came busting through.
Oh,
And immediately we hooked up 1, 2, 3 or 4 of them. But that's a good sign.
means there's
because
life out here.
That's exactly right, it means there's life.
Saw
And you
some
want
flying
those
fish over there.
bonitas. And often the blackfin tuna will swim with the bonita. Throw half a dozen baits.
I'm gonna let this line out.
Yeah, definitely, let it out. You got a fresh bait on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, define fresh.
Alive.
It's alive.
This is another bonita. There we go. Really streamlined, just races through the water. See how all of his fins fold into these little slots. And it really becomes just so hydrodynamic. Everything just folds right in. It's like a little torpedo flying through the water, just picking off anything he could eat. Feel that, yep, see how it just folds right down in there? Then that tail, how he's got a fork tail. Whenever you see a fish with a fork tail, that's a fast swimming fish, a really, really fast swimming fish. So we're gonna get this guy off the hook.
And into the bait box.
And into the box.
Let's do it.
Boone's up in the bow, he's got a big sailfish on, and Carlos just caught a little schoolie dolphin. Not a big fish, 24, 25 inches, but nice sandwich.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Just again, I mean, this whole live chumming technique just really attracts everything. We've been fishing for less than 30 minutes and we've caught 3 different species. We're gonna throw this guy on ice. And that's what the cool thing is about this live chumming, you know what I mean? You're not only are you attracting fish to the boat, but you keep them around the boat because that live bait is swimming around, so you keep them interested.
A lot of action.
A lot of action, that's the whole key. And when you've got some sporty conditions like this, it really kind of mixes things up, all of the turbulence, all of the oxygen in the water. And sometimes this is really when you're gonna find the best fishing, when it's kind of nasty, you know? On those flat, calm days, even though it's beautiful, sometimes that's not the best fishing conditions. Steve's hooked up on the kite bait. We've got a nice king mackerel here.
Look at that bend in that rod.
Yep.
Awesome blank right there.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Nice job. Woo! Dude, that's a stud, dude. Yeah. Big kingfish, big king mackerel. That's a pig. Fish has got to be 25, 28 pounds. Came up, crushed one of Steve's kite baits. That's a nice fish right there. He's thick. Look how thick he is. And that fish right there is just racing through the water, catching and killing anything that it absolutely can. That's the kind of fish you want in a tournament right there. And what I'm gonna do is take a couple liveys, throw them out there by your bait.
Okay.
There you go, there you go. How did that work?
Nice.
Nice, good job.
Oh, he's so little.
That's all right, it's a little schooly, a little peanut.
Oh wait, nope,
came off.
nope, came off.
All right, reel it up, he's probably got your bait.
No, it's still on there.
Is it? Oh yeah, look at them,
They're
they're
fighting
chasing it,
over
they're
it.
fighting it right there. Look, they're trying to eat it. There you go, he ate it.
I don't know. Yep.
You got him or no?
Yep.
There you go.
He's little.
That's all right. Okay. Oh, it came right out. Here you go. Put it.
You and the hooks.
Look how beautiful he is. This is a little female. See how her head is soft like that, or rounded, I should say. It's not blunt. But look at the beautiful colors on.
It's a cow. Oh, I love fishing with my dad. It's always an interesting trip, to say the least. Bonding. If any girl wants to bond with her dad, it's gotta be fishing or golf. And I'm glad it's fishing.
Florida Sport Fishing is proudly presented by Ghost, boat security, monitoring, and tracking you can count on. Mr. Ice Machine, sales, service, and parts for every ice machine. Ballyhood Lures, jets, feathers, and chuggers sold rigged and ready to catch fish. Pelagic Gear, official provider of Florida Sport Fishing apparel. Fishing Pursuits, visit fishingpursuits.com and go fish the planet. Are you ready to get hooked up? Florida Sport Fishing Magazine, your #1 resource for the latest tips, tricks, tactics, and techniques for inshore and offshore. Only $30 for 3 years. For immediate home delivery, visit floridasportfishing.com. Enter promo code TV and receive a free shirt and official decal with paid subscription.
Nice. There he is, he's screaming. Hey, welcome back to Florida Sport Fishing. We've got another sailfish on here. We're live chumming up off Boynton Beach. We had a hot bite this morning. Oh, there he is out there. Nice one, dude. That fish probably 50, 60 pounds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've caught a mixed bag. We had a school of small dolphin, you know, maybe like 3 to 5 pound fish come in. We had some bonitas before that were a lot of fun. Steve caught a slob king mackerel, nice fish, about 30 pounds. We've already released one sailfish. We've got another one on here. See if we can get a clean release on this one as well. Anybody can do this, you know, you just gotta really spend a lot of time and effort catching your live baits, or, you know, when you're live chumming, you can't buy them. It could certainly get expensive. So you want to spend some time catching baits. We've been catching our baits for a couple of weeks now. We've had them penned up, feeding them, taking good care of them. Brought about 500 baits out here this morning. And along with the chum block, we're just throwing a few baits every now and then just to keep the fish interested. You know, we don't want to throw too many, and it's working. As you can see, it's working. Fishing 20 and 30 pound outfits, nothing major. Just some basic gear, 7-foot chaos rods, Daiwa salty spinners. All of our equipment is loaded with 20 and 30 pound diamond high catch. That's a good one. Awesome, look at him jumping. There he goes, there he goes. Got another sailfish? Sweet, look at that. Crazy, there you go, there you go. Reel, 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 reel. You don't want any slack line. When that fish is running at you, there he is, whoa. And when he goes, see, when he's going, you want to let him go. You're not going to stop that fish. So when he goes, you let him go. Look at him go crazy. How awesome. And then the trick with these fish is nice, you know, steady pressure, but don't go crazy. You know what I mean? Just nice and steady, relax. Don't fight, you know, the tackle. Just fight the fish and take your time. This is going to be a while. Maybe we can get him to turn and come back this way. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't either.
He's not happy,
No,
that's
he's
for
not.
sure.
He is not happy at all. Well, there you go. You can keep your hand right up here on the foregrip. That'll give you a little bit more leverage. There he is jumping. Nice. Nice.
A nice
That is so
one.
awesome. And just keep the rod tip up. You want to keep steady pressure on the fish.
Pros Tip, brought to you by Diamond Fishing Products, the most reliable monofilament and braided fishing line in the world.
You gotta have wind to kite fish, so it's not always an everyday kind of thing, and you gotta have good, healthy baits. If you have small baits, you know, they're gonna die just on their way out to the kite. So since this gog's gonna be flying off the kite, you want them to be able to dig down. So you wanna hook them in the shoulder there instead of right in the nose if it was on a flat line. Now I'm just gonna bring up some of my slack. Now these baits are gonna last a lot longer with just a single hook in them like that. And yesterday I had an issue with my baits coming out of the water. I didn't have enough weight. So today I put more weight. We got the helium up there, and this is gonna help keep the baits in the water more. I got a much heavier sinker on here today. You wanna make sure everything's in free spool before you send the kite out, or it's gonna pop out of the clips and you're gonna have to start all over. So just gotta pay attention and make sure you're very thorough with everything.
Pros Tip, brought to you by Diamond Fishing Products, the most reliable monofilament and braided fishing line in the world.
So he's still going, and when line is screaming off the reel like that, there's not much you can do. You know, you're not going to stop him. But when he does stop, you want to slowly lift that rod tip up, and ideally we want to turn his head back toward the boat and start getting him coming in this direction. I mean, he's just dumping your spool. So you need to be ready whenever he gives you that opportunity to start applying more pressure and bringing him back here. You need to take advantage of it.
Oh, I will. This is
All right,
it's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
So right
while.
now he's kind of starting to slow down. He's getting a little
tired.
tired, and he's gonna kind of come in a big circle right out here because he's gonna swim up into
Going
the
this
current.
way.
Yep.
Yeah, I can feel him.
Well, hopefully in the Coast Guard you can tell all your buddies that the last fishing trip you went on, you caught an awesome sailfish,
Monster sail.
monster sailfish, and hopefully one day you'll be stationed down here and coming out to
Hopefully Isla Morada.
maybe.
You guys will be visiting me.
There you go. Okay, so now what you want to do is put the rod back in your gut there. Okay, and now we're slowly going to start to do some short pumps. You're going to lift up a little bit. Now reel down, reel down. A little higher, a little higher. Okay, reel down, reel. There you go. Even if you get 1 or 2 turns each time, you've got them coming in this direction. And that's a big one. We've just released another one. This is a monster sailfish. You've got a really big one on.
Florida Sport Fishing is proudly presented by Sea Sucker. Mount anything, anywhere with no tools and no holes. Saltwater Assassin Lures, soft plastic go-to baits for every fish in every venue. New Ice, maximize cooler performance with New Ice eco-friendly freezer packs. Skeleton Fish, wearable art. Select your trophy and receive free shipping at skeletonfish.com. Crystal Reels, power and versatility, setting the standard with all-in-one electric fishing reels.
This fish hates me.
Yeah, but you're going to get him. You're going to fight him the entire way. You are going to win this battle, and you are going to get him. We're going to release an awesome sailfish, and this is my going away present to you. Good job, good job. Just like that. Back, back, back. Now start turning. You got them coming your way now. Even though sailfish season peaks down here in the wintertime, you know, January, February, April historically has just been an awesome month to catch sails. A lot of fish moving down the beach, especially on a day where you've got some breeze and a nice chop like this, really gets the fish moving. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I agree.
Who's winning this battle?
I'm sorry, I'm currently imagining different ways to invent a fish magnet in which I could put in the water during sailfish bites and they just get stuck.
Pull back. Come on, there you go, real tight. There you go, that was a good one. Well, let's end it right here. Woo! Look at that circle hook right there. Right in the corner of the mouth. Dude, he's still so lively. How do you like that fish, Rachel?
Nice.
Wow. Is that yours way out there?
You need to bring this sail in, bring it home.
Gonna need some relief after this.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's called getting old.
Yeah, no, just, you know, with the rocking and the fighting, and I don't know.
It's working out.
Everything else that we're doing, you know, it gets a little draining.
Gaining on Carlos's sail here. We're about to release another sailfish. Hey, we're gonna take a quick break, but first stay with us and check out our gear guide section. We're gonna take a close look at some really neat, new and innovative products. Occasionally, I come across an innovative product that I really believe is going to make a difference. New Ice is one such product. Place new ice in your cooler and immediately the packs start to emit ice cold temperatures for up to 96 hours. If I didn't try it for myself, I'd never believe it. This stuff keeps bait frozen and drinks ice cold. While new ice is not meant to replace traditional ice, I've stopped using crushed ice in my beverage cooler altogether. How does it work? As the packs freeze and transition to a hard-like gel, a chemical reaction provides a sub-zero charge for up to 4 days. New Ice is available in 2 sizes for recreational and commercial use. The packs are non-toxic and can be reused for years. Start with chilled beverages and frozen bait before placing in an appropriate number of packs. Remember to lower the temperature on your freezer. New Ice packs have to be frozen solid for that chemical reaction to take place, which allows the packs to maintain that sub-zero charge for up to 4 days. Hey, welcome back. We're still on Carlos's Sailfish. There he is right there. Nice. Look at that circle hook right there in the corner of the mouth. Just absolutely perfect. Look at that fish, Rach. So he's all lit up. We're gonna get that hook out of him and he's just gonna swim right away.
Florida Sport Fishing is proudly presented by Daiwa Reels, advancing the sport of fishing. Tropic Trailer, Florida's largest dealer, has the right trailer at the right price. Rodan, precision GPS guided trolling motors. Fortress Marine Anchors, stronger, faster, lighter. Closed captioning provided by Boat Insurance Florida. Save 50%.
So we've got this one up here and there's 3 baits that are coming right off of this kite.
Off of these 3 rods?
Yep, off of these 3 rods. You can see the floats right there.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And each one of those goes up to a release clip, which you can see right on the kite line.
Yeah, the 3 black dots.
Exactly. So a fish comes up, grabs a bait, it pops out of that release clip, and now you're fighting them right from the rod.
Okay.
And now what Steve is doing is we're putting another kite up on this side, and we put a couple of split shots on the corner of the kite, which is going to help it fly to the left here.
So that's so they don't get tangled?
Exactly. So this way we can keep them spread apart. We can keep these 3 over here. We can keep these 3 over here. Look at the colors on this one, Rach. He's all blue. How
Nice.
beautiful is he, right? Look at that.
He's gonna be even more beautiful on my plate later.
Yep, that is a cow.
I can tell.
Come on, calm
Smacking
down.
us around.
Little baby. That's a South Florida sandwich.
He's still little, but
About 25 inches.
oh, ow, my lip. Live chumming is awesome. There's been so much life here today. It's crazy. I wish we could afford to always live chum. Kite fishing, I feel like, is always successful, but you know.
Sometimes it is. It's just another element of your overall spread. You don't want to just come out here and just fly kites,
Yeah.
but you want to make sure you've got some kite baits up in the air.
We've got, I feel like we got diversity. We got spinners, we got kites, we got all kinds of stuff
There
going
you
on.
go.
There's a lot of life. I can't believe how many sailfish there were today.
Like I said, I'm glad we had a chance to fish together before we go to boot camp. Are you excited? Joining the Coast Guard?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not nervous. I want to go already so I can get boot camp over with.
Right.
Because it's not going to be fun. as much as I enjoy being yelled at and eating super good food, I just want to go and get out of boot camp and get stationed somewhere awesome.
Now you're gonna be eating out of a Ziploc.
I'm not going to be eating out of a Ziploc. I'm a vegetarian that likes hamburgers and hot dogs and bacon. I'm saving all my room for some blackened dolphin.
There you go.
Oh, sandwiches and like Kaiser rolls.
Oh, you can count on that for dinner.
Yes. It's gonna be awesome.
Hold on. Whoa, what was that? Big King just skied out of bait. Nice King.
He's away.
Patty. Big King. Look at the shoulders on him, he's thick. Nice. There he is. This one's. You saw that? You saw that, right? You saw how fast that was? It was like the blink of an eye. Boom. Little snake king. Just another fish that ate a live pilchard off one of our kite baits. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up another episode of Florida Sport Fishing TV. We'll see you next week.
To learn more about the tactics and techniques seen on today's show, and to subscribe to Florida Sport Fishing Magazine, visit floridasportfishing.com and get hooked up.